Hello everybody. So it's about time to rewick our Fat Rabbit V2 finally. So I'm going to show you how I do that. First, I don't want to just throw my juice away. You know, that's quite a little bit in there. So what I always like to do is I just take my little bottle here, since it's not discolored or anything like that. I just suck it right back into the bottle. What ain't the camera doing right now? So, squeeze some air out, shove the bottle in there. Now you probably ain't going to be able to get it all out, but I try. Sorry, my camera's like zoomed in or something. There we go. Back in the bottle. It don't matter if there's a little bit left in the tank. Alright, so now it's kind of empty. We'll flip her upside down. The only reason they look nice and wet is because we had the tank open. So now, let's see how. Let's see how like wet they are. We gotta dry those out. There we go. Now this video here, that's just me BSing around really. So we cut our wicks, put those off to the side, rip them out of there. It's actually done really good. I haven't liked the way it's been hitting recently. Ooh, that's probably why. This one just pulled right out of there. It shrunk a little bit. So sometimes your cotton will shrink and get away from the coal and start burning a little weird. Then we heat them up a little bit. And then I blow them little ends that's left in there out. There you go. Not too bad. Now we re-glow the coils and make sure we don't have any hot spots or anything. Nope. Those are looking super good. So you always want your coil to glow from the inside to the outside. See that? Whoop. so we didn't have to strum them. Usually if you get a little hot spot, you just take you a little something and just scratch it a little bit. Now we'll get our cotton out. Put that to the side. Alright, now kind of just look at it, see how thick it is. Thinking we're going to have to take some of this away. So I'm trying to do this so you guys can see me a little bit. And then you just kind of roll it. And twist your end up so it's like a shoelace. And we'll go through. And then I kind of just comb this back a little bit as I'm pulling it through, just so it's nice and smooth. And then we'll leave about that much. Take it, a little twisty, and go back to the other side. Ooh. Then you give it a little shimmy. You don't want it too tight in there. You don't want to be pulling your coils out, you know. We'll take our little scissors here, find the middle. There it is. And give it, boop. Alright. Then we even these up a little bit. Then you comb it out, or fluff it, whatever you prefer calling it. I call it just combing it out. And what this does is help your wicks soak that juice up real nice and quick like. You go all the way around it. Gotta get the under udders. Hopefully this don't look too bad for y'all. We were supposed to do the installing of these coils, but like I said previously, I messed all that up, so. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. I'll give it a little choke. We're just going to leave it like that for right now for that side. Now we'll do the other side. I like me a nice crackly but not leaky vape. So if you do this and you thin it too much, it's going to leak. But if you do it just right, it'll sit there and crackle and pop all that juicy goodness up to you. That looks pretty good. Nice. This side was a lot faster. Now you see that right there? A little bundle? You don't want to keep that stuff in there. I usually come just to the outside of the deck, snip it, get all this stuff out of here. Boom. Now you go back, and these should be nice and combed out. So then you can go to the inner part of this deck. Alright. Try to free kind of cut it a little bit. I don't want it right on the inner deck when I'm cutting. Because with this one, the Fat Rabbit V2 has this little cuppy in here, down in here, if you can see it. Probably not, but you know, I'm going to try to get y'all to see it. Little cuppy down in here. That's where the wicks sit. So I don't want to go all the way to the inner side of the deck, just in case it's too short. That. Back off a little bit. Give it a snip. Get them two pieces out of here. Then I take my same scissors here. I kind of look at it. You see how that one didn't cut straight? Just give it a little snip. Just a little snip. See, like this side here too. Just a little snip. I'll take these same scissors. Just fold that cotton down in there. And then I try to bring it out just a little bit. Do the other side. And you can tuck it down some more. And then you notice I'm not shoving the cotton down in there. I'm just helping it get straight. So that side's good. Now we do this side. Oop. We could have left those wicks a little bit longer. See, that's what I mean. I don't like cutting all the way to this inside of the deck. And pull it back a little bit. Pull it back a little bit. And just kind of make sure it's a bit loose. Get in there. Alright, now that we've done that, we can juice it up. Today I've got some Innovate TNT tobacco, Blonde Virginia tobacco with a touch of maple sweetness. It's been pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. It's not that too bad artificial taste. It ain't nothing like that black note, but you know. Alright. Now we're gonna juice them up. I always start on my coals. So that way, as it's soaking in, we can watch it get to these outside wicks. This is probably the best rewicking video I've got on there now. Well, will be. I actually got a camera stand and stuff so y'all can be placed up a little bit. Sorry if you can hear the radio too, but you know, at least it's not completely silent. You see how that's just soaking up? Don't you see that disappear? That little glare? Gone. Now it's starting to go to the wicks. You see how it's starting to get to the wicks? That's what we want. You could also consider this to be priming it. It's like an initial prime before we put that topper back on there. But you see how the wicks are starting to get darker? That means it's soaking from this coil to the outside of the wicks. So if there is any hot spot that I didn't see on the underbelly, it shouldn't affect nothing. Oops. And you can press it. You can fire it just a little bit. So you can do that. And you see how quick that sucked in? Now we can do the outside. And I just do this till I can't see any white bareness of the coil. Well, of the wicks, rather, the cotton. That way I know when I put this back together, I should be able to just start vaping on it. Alright, there we go. Let me see if we can do this. Oh yeah. That looks nice. Alright. Now, we got our tank. Oh, come on, phone. Now we got our tank. I usually like to take a little Q-tip and give it a little swirly for that excess juice, just to kind of clean it all up. Yeah, nice. Put that to the side. Alright, now we can just put it back together. Not too far. My airflows ain't gonna line up. I cannot stand that. Now we can take the topper off and fill the tank. There we go. I'll grab us a little bit of paper towel. Clean up the edge work there. Wipe the mouthpiece out. Then, I don't want to start ripping this at 75. I need to break that cotton back in. So we'll do about 45. We might have wicked it too thin, y'all. I'm sorry. We'll see. It's actually, we'll go up to 50. So these are pretty high wattage built coils here. We'll go up 5. Now usually, you know, with an RTA you can purge it and do the same breaking in of the cotton. Oh yeah, that's tasting a lot better already. We'll go up to 65. Oh, yep, we worked it too thin, y'all. Look at there. It's pissing on me. That's okay, that happens. That does happen. So what we can do is, we can either see if it's actually leaking. So we'll just take this paper towel and give it a good old little twist. And we'll soak up this juice that's in this bottom bezel here. We can take a good look down in it. Y'all can't see, but I can see. It don't look like it should be leaking. So it's probably just me blowing into it. But we can definitely find out. Because if it's from wicking it too thin, wanting that crackle, this will continue to leak. I just kind of hold it there. See how much juice this paper towel takes in. I don't really think it's actually leaking though. I think I just blew into it too much. Because to me, yeah, y'all can't see in there. To me, it shouldn't be leaking. But we will find out for sure. Oh yeah, that flavor is super good. Usually if an RTA is going to leak, it will just kind of piss the juice back out of it. Which I do not think this is doing. And most of the time, what makes it leak like y'all seen is because of priming the coils up. So, if you're ever building an RTA and you think, oh man, I wicked it too thin or something like that, try this paper towel trick first. Try to dry up that liquid up in there. And that'll tell you really. See how there's not much juice in there now? So that was just from us priming those coils, that's all. It's not actually leaking. We'll give it another nice little wipe down. Make it look pretty. And there we go. Now see, if it was leaking, it would already be dribbling juice back out of it. In all fairness. Let's see if I can... Let's see. So it's not leaking. And now, we can take it to where we was at 75. And it should be nice and ready to go. Also, you can just take you a visual peek in there. Y'all can't see, but I can. And it does not look like juice is draining past the cotton, so we should be fine. You see them bubbles? I don't know if y'all got to see them big old bubbles. We'll take another rip. And that is it. That's the Rewick. Hopefully y'all liked it. Sorry the video was a bit long. But that's how most of my Rewicking videos are, so. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye! It's been a Mr. Rutty video. Y'all have a wonderful day.